Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Devil's Den. We have been gone for quite some time. I'm sorry for the a little bit of the lower volume and a little bit of a different background. I am actually in New York with my family. We're staying here from today until about Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, and tonight I got to go to my very first New Jersey Devils live game at the Prudential Center, and it was an absolutely crazy and wild experience, and I loved every single second of it, except for the game, which I promise you we'll get to in a second. It's my first time, second time actually out of the country. So for those of you who don't know, I'm actually from Canada. My family drove down here 10 hours, drove down to New York to have a little family vacation for a couple of days. And we're sort of sightseeing, Empire State Building, Ground Zero. We're seeing a Broadway play tomorrow, and tonight we got to see the New Jersey Devils versus the Pittsburgh Penguins, and they lost 6-3. So not exactly the best night out, best result for my first ever Devils live game. However, I wanted to share with you guys some of the stuff that I actually got from tonight. So this is a little certificate that I got for my first time ever going to a Devils game. So they kind of just signed my name, the date, and I got the mascot's signature on it. This is kind of something that you get whenever you go to your very first Devils game. So this was an awesome opportunity that I got to have. It's usually just for kids that you do this for, but I thought, you know what? I don't know when I'm going to go see another Devils game live. I want to get the full experience. I got this little certificate. That was really cool. I got, what else did I get here? I got a New Jersey Devils cap, which was pretty freaking cool. If I do say so myself, got a little nice New Jersey cap. I absolutely loved this. I've been wanting to get one for some time. I got a little, just closer up, a little New Jersey pen, which I'm going to probably put next to the C for my, for the captaincy for Heischer. And then I got a New Jersey actual hockey puck. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer to the camera so you guys can see. It's an actual New Jersey NHL licensed puck. Full-on rubber, not the squishy kind. That was really awesome. God, this camera angle is not working for me. I'm almost having to hunch myself a little bit, but it's all good. And then last but not least, I got a New Jersey Devils hoodie, which is very comfortable to walk around. I don't have a whole lot of hoodies. I don't usually wear a whole lot of hoodies, but I got one of these. This is absolutely fantastic. My family helped me out with it. Some of it's going towards birthday presents, stuff like that. But yeah, so that's kind of what I got from the game. And I had a fantastic experience. Walked in, took the train down, which was really cool because we're in Canada, where I come from. Whenever people want to watch hockey games, we have what's called the GO train, and we take trains all the time down to go see sports games of our own, whether it's football or soccer or hockey or baseball or whatever it is. So it was kind of nice to kind of have something that was closer to home. When we got there, really ease of access. The staff were fantastic with us. We mentioned it was our first time, and everyone was really friendly, so that was freaking awesome. In terms of the game was actually really fun, despite the score. So I'm going to have some water, just because my voice is still very hoarse from screaming during the game. But yeah, Devils lost 6-3 to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Not exactly the result I wanted for my first ever Devils game. Going to go see it. For the way, in terms of the actual game, first and second period, we clapped Pittsburgh. No doubt about it. We had a couple of bumps, and we had a couple of speed bumps, a couple of issues, turnovers, and so on and so forth. But by the end of the second period, the game was 3-1. Allen was playing fantastic. I mean, the only goal that Allen had let in by the end of the second period was a weird goal that bounced up off someone's skate or leg. I don't even consider it his fault. As far as I was considered, game was 3-0. But then the third period happened, and dear God, I now know the Leaf fandom's pain when they say things like it's only 4-1 and then a team comes back and beats them. It was 3-1 and Pittsburgh won 6-3. They scored 5 goals in the third period, and it was just one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, a constant boom, 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 boom. And why? Because once again, a young New Jersey team let a older, wiser, more veteran Pittsburgh Penguins get under their skin and lose their cool. Brendan Smith got into it a whole bunch of times. He lost his temper quite a bit, ended up putting us back. We had multiple times where the Penguins are able to do things because they're able to, because they've been around for so long. This team, I mean. And so they've gotten older, they've gotten wiser, they've gotten smarter in terms of playing the game, and they just beat the Devils. Like, it wasn't even like it was like the Devils did not, let me be clear, the Devils absolutely did not play badly whatsoever in the first and second period. But the minute the Pittsburgh Penguins scored the 3-2 goal and the 3-3 goal, they completely gave up. That valve opened up from a squeaky droplets of water into a full gushing stream of absolute horse manure. It was awful, that third period. It was completely awful. But yeah, Devils lose 6-3 to kind of put a dent in a otherwise really fun night. I want to thank one particular person who I know watches these videos and comments on my videos all the time. One of you guys actually at the game who approached me at the end of the game and went, "Oh, Devils Den Hockey, how you doing?" First of all, thank you so much for coming up and talking to me. That was really awesome. It was nice to have a little bit of a engagement with you guys, because I know that I only talk to you guys kind of through a screen or through a video. So getting to actually meet, talk, and hang out with you guys for a little bit was absolutely awesome. So shout out to you. You know who you are. I'm not going to mention any names, but you know who you are. It was awesome meeting you. Hopefully I get to come back to New Jersey and watch another game and meet more of you guys. But yeah, that was an absolutely the whole thing, from meeting a fan to going to the game to watching the game to being in that environment where you actually get to watch a live team that I absolutely love and will continue to love and watch and cheer for and rail at times. I love tonight. I did. Despite the score, despite the letdown, despite the everything, I absolutely love tonight. And I really hope I get to do it again. Now, to end it off, you guys might be wondering why I am shooting this video from my hotel room that I am staying at. Unfortunately, we actually were trying to shoot the video at Prudential Center in the arena, but unfortunately one of the ushers or security told us we weren't actually allowed to do that, and once the game was over, we had to leave. So unfortunately, we weren't able to shoot it at Prudential Center like I wanted to. I wanted to do this whole thing where I was going to stand at the glass right where the ice was and do the whole video and react to the game. But unfortunately, we didn't get to do that. We were asked to leave by an usher or security. I'm not quite sure what the gentleman's position was. Guy was very nice. Guy was very frank. Hey, can't do this. You gotta go. So again, I apologize for having to be in a hotel room, but I wanted to make this video because I haven't been able to make one of these for a while, because unfortunately last week I was sick from Sunday until about Friday, Saturday. So I was out for almost a week, literally in bed, just basically dying of the flu. So I wasn't able to make a whole lot of videos. And again, my voice is really hoarse right now, but I wanted to make the video, talk about the game, and just kind of share my first experience being able to go to a Devils game. And again, to you know who you are, thank you so much for coming up at the end of the game and talking with me. It was really fun to meet one of you guys in the flesh. That was so awesome, and my family actually has been joking around about it, about going, oh, it's so cool that you've got people who watch your videos coming up to you and wanting to take pictures with you, and it was really, really nice. And I love that I kind of got to have a moment where, while again I usually talk to you guys in video form, it was really nice to be able to meet one of you guys and kind of hang out for a little bit before we got asked to leave, unfortunately. So anyways, on that note, I'm going to wrap it up there because we are reaching the 10-minute mark. I won't be making a video for tomorrow night's game, as I'm going to be with my family, where I believe we're doing Empire State Building. We're doing Ground Zero for the World Trade Centers, and I believe we're seeing Hamilton, the play on Broadway, tomorrow. So I'm going to be pretty exhausted. I won't be able to watch the game, and I probably won't be available much of tomorrow. I might make one for the Nashville game. It just depends on how I'm feeling up to it. Like I said, we are leaving Thursday afternoon, evening-ish. So, yeah. Anyways, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And, yeah, have a great night. Go Devils.